re-landscape by adding some more chips. First thing I want to do is I want to clear out some of the garbage that was there by just simply raking it. I'm going to end up throwing this back on top, but not in this area. So once you get that all done, look over here, I got an area ready. I got what's called landscape fabric right here. Okay, and I'm just gonna show you how I put it on. I bought the expensive roll today because it's wide, and it's actually less work than the narrow roll. So there's an easy way to do this and a hard way to do this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lay it down and I'm going to tag it with 16 penny nails like this. I'm just going to get a few of them and show you how I do this. I'm just going to put nails in it, push them in every 18 inches or so all the way down. And I'm going to put them on both sides because this keeps it from spreading and it's so much easier. Like this. And I'm just going to follow the road down here. I'll just do a small bit at a time. Like I say, it's important to put these every foot or 18 inches to hold them in place. Now, if you know much about this, they sell a little U-hook, but they're so expensive, they sell them by the individual. They're like 8 or 10 cents each. When you can buy a whole box for $8 with 500 nails in it. I'm planning to do a large job here today. And basically, when you're making a turn, you just overfold it a little bit. And not to spend a lot of time, I'm going to show you what I do next. I will be continuing that. I just get these bags of premium landscape. Gold Trophy it's called. Now you can buy these sometimes 5 bags for $10, but I'm not really into all this. I'm using them now for these little areas, but I'm going to be buying a truckload of chips. Basically, what I do is I empty out 3 or 4 bags and then I spread them around. Okay, I'm just going to spread them around a little bit. You need 2 things. You need a shovel and a rake. A shovel is to knock down the piles a little bit. And I like to use a lot of landscape chips. There. And like I say, I'm trying to show you how easy it can be. And the last thing you want to do is where you have the fabric overhanging here, just cut it off and get rid of it. Try to follow your border. And it couldn't be any easier, could it? This stops all the weeds from coming through the bottom. Now some people, if you notice on the border here, there's some plants that are trying to volunteer their way in. You can use Weed Be Gone on the edges, but we use rock salt on all of ours. It just kills everything. It's friendly to animals, friendly to environment. Done with the landscaping. It's so easy. I'm going to patch in a piece. I'd like to show you how I do it. First I cut about what I'm looking for. Then I just lay it down about where I want it. And I start poking these nails in it. But look, you see here, you want to get it underneath. So I've already got that nail in. I pull it in and tuck it in underneath. Same here. I've got a nail there. The idea is to stop the weeds from growing, and the chips will hold it in place, but that'll assure that my weeds are not going to come through. Very simple job, prepping, and then I continue throwing the chips out here. It's real simple. Show how quick we do a 20-foot area here. Keep moving along here. Now when you're buying it by the bag, it's so expensive, but when, like I said, we're going to buy it by the truckload. We're going to get a truckload for $60. We're going to get a heaping, what I call 2 yards. Really do this right. Now if you want to do this without putting fabric down, that'll work too. But next summer you'll have weeds popping up, and we don't want that. Okay, there's lots of ways to spread it. Since I'm not in a big open area, I'm going to just spread this by hand. Like this. Sometimes it's actually quicker and easier. Actually very easy. Now this is the same thing if you're doing a brand new construction job, or if you're redoing like I'm doing here. The same exact process. Not rocket science. It's called labor. But you guys that are topping over existing landscaping, you got to remember, a lot of times that fabric's shot underneath. And you're just fooling yourself. The weeds are going to come up in 1 month. But this is going to last us for a few years, because we're doing it what I call the right way. Take an overview here and see what we've done this 20-foot area pretty well done.